I ain't gonna lie to you. It looks ancient. Like, you have to put your hand in that motherfucker, right?
One of
like,
those?
Yeah, yes.
Crazy.
See how he's had his hand in that shit?
Oh, he has it in the opening around there?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what the fuck that shit does, but...
Wait, what is it? So you had your hand in it like that? You had your hand in the hole?
I didn't play the French horn that long. I didn't play the French horn that long, bro.
So I saw you made a post on, I think, National Radio Host Day.
Mm-hmm.
You had I wrote it down. You were like, fun fact, I dropped off my mix show CD to ODU radio station some years ago. Mm-hmm. I waited 2 weeks, went back to check to see if they liked it. I saw it in the receptionist's trash can. Now I have the #1 night show in the city.
Facts.
So if it's something you really want, go get that shit.
Facts. Very true.
Maybe touch on, a little bit about those days, kind of just your journey to now. Did you go, so you went to ODU?
I didn't. I just wanted to be on the radio so bad. At that time, I was messing with a lot of the old hits. You know what I'm saying? The older DJs and stuff like that.
At that time, who were the older DJs?
I actually posted a picture of him. I think it was Joe Pro was up there. DJ Boz, he's in Atlanta now. Who was it? DJ E, who was the manager of the Alley.
The Alley be going strong for a while.
Yeah, bro.
I just went to the Alley for the first time, this year or last year. Bobby Blaze took me. I went twice with Bobby.
What day?
It was on like a Wednesday.
He should have mic'd you up when you went, bro. Y'all should have been.
It was on a. We'll get back to the story, but it was on like a weekday. It wasn't on like a super hype night.
Yeah.
So I went in there. I had some wings, had some drinks.
Friday.
Had a great time. Because like coming from somebody, I always felt like that really wasn't my scene.
Yeah.
So you hear these rumors about the Alley, but I would say I was pleasantly surprised. I had a great time at the Alley.
Trust me, bro. It happens all the time. It's all that stuff is internet stuff, bro. Trust me. But in real life, if the Alley leaves today, in a month, you'll see 1 million posts. Damn, Mr. Alley, blah, blah, blah. And then you'll see a whole bunch of fucking shares on that shit. You speak on that Alley and that shit, your shit's gonna go viral, bro. This is what it is. But people have their own perceptions. But people talk about that shit that never even been in that shit. But that's neither here or there. But
so you're talking about these older DJs at the time, 10 years ago, when you dropped this show CD off to ODU.
Yeah, so at the time I was trying to get on the radio, trying to do it right now. At the time, I was doing pretty much what is podcast, but we was like internet radio at the time. Somebody just gave us a mic and we plugged in, and then whoever tuned in. It was called Worldwide Radio. Yeah, I dropped it off. Didn't hear anything about it. So, just like any job, you check up on it. See, like, hey, am I good? Did you check it out yet? How's it sound? Like, give me some feedback or something. So I went up there. And then I gave it to the receptionist. I don't think it was a receptionist at the time. I don't know. It was some office, whatever. I was literally, the studio was like pretty much this size, bro. Keep it 100 with you.
Where they were doing this college station.
Yeah, it was literally like kind of this size, and it was like a foyer area. But I gave this dude my CD, went there. About like a couple weeks later, went up there. And I guess they didn't take out the trash or some shit.
I was gonna say that. I guess they didn't take their trash out for 2 weeks.
Because it was like kind of behind the desk with that. Like they didn't take out the trash and shit. So I was like, damn. Like nobody was in there. So I looked. I was like, damn, my shit in the trash can. Like, damn, that means they ain't even fucking listen to this shit.
Did you take it out the trash?
I didn't. I just left it in there. I was like, because I didn't want to like be caught behind their shit or like, looking in their trash can and shit. You know what I'm saying? When they come out like, hey, what the fuck you doing? It comes back on. Doug's like, yo. Who was the program director? His name is Doug. He's like, yo, I'm gonna put you on Afternoon Drive, which is the big shit. That's like everybody's fucking up. Everybody's driving. There's traffic. So people hear your ass.
Prime time.
Prime fucking time. Like, this is the time. I'm like, fuck, let's go. So I called my girl, Tisha D, who was on with me at the Worldwide Radio, who was still, you know what I'm saying? She's like, yeah, I could, let's do it. At the time, she was going to ODU. It was me and her up there. You know what I'm saying? She had her segment. She had all like the, the juice and stuff, like talking about the shit I didn't give a fuck about, like those sitcoms and shows and shit, world husbands, the wife who's dating who and shit like that. I ain't give a fuck about that shit, but it made it funny because I fucking was saying that shit on air. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck about this shit, dog. Like, who's dating who's? Like, who the fuck is that? And she'll explain it and shit. And like, people would like found that shit entertainment because niggas call up and they'll still be like, yeah. They'll be like on my side and stuff like, yeah, bro, I'm with you and stuff like that. And also I had a segment which I do on 103 Jams called Brain Fart. And I actually was trying to pitch that on the morning show, right? All this stuff that I'm doing on my own show on the afternoon drive is what I try to do on the morning show. It wasn't my show. That's like, yo, we should do this shit. Nah, we ain't gonna work. We don't have no giveaways because, once again, we didn't have no money coming in that shit. I wasn't getting paid a dime.
At the morning show.
I won't get paid shit. I don't get paid nothing. All this shit, I'm still doing the shit free.
Were they
from Worldwide Radio to the morning show, getting up early as fuck, DJing in Richmond, driving back. I won't get paid for shit.
What about the afternoon show? Did you start getting paid for that one?
I won't get paid none of that shit. None of that. I won't get paid for nothing.
So you're doing the Worldwide Radio. You go to the morning show at Hot 91. Mm-hmm. They put you in the afternoon at prime time.
Yep.
You start doing all these ideas that you had for the morning show.
Yep. After that shit worked. That shit went crazy, like to the point where we actually can see our numbers now. We can see it's called shares, and radio is called shares. And I can see my shares, like I had like a 2 share. We start off at a 2 share, which ain't shit. But it's still a lot compared to like 103 Jams was like a 13 and stuff like that.
Can you break down the shares? Like, how
shares
does that work?
like a pie. It's like a pie. So if we got 13, Z104 has maybe 5. A rock station maybe has 2, and all that equals up to 100. That's all it is. The more shares you have, it's like you have more of the pie.
And the pie is just the total number of listeners in this market.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. It's everybody in this area, and you have the most shares, then you're fucking running shit. So at the time, we had a 0 share because the shit kept fucking dropping out. When I did my radio, my afternoon drive shit, my shit went up to like a 9 share. And my shit goes to a 9 share. A college station goes to a 9 share. That's some big shit. Like, that's some shit, like, people were like, hold up, what the fuck is going on over here? Like, what? And then it was consistent, too. Like, it was month of September, October. It was consistent, 9 share. Like, nah, this shit ain't no fake shit. Like, this shit, like, is real. So then, my shit's going crazy. Consistent 9 shares. My shit is booming. And all of a sudden, I get the call from 103. They called me, like, hey, you ever think about coming over here and stuff? At the time, of course, remember the satellite at Hot 91 keeps going in and out. It keeps fucking up. Get the momentum, and then it fucking stops.
So you get the call from 103
They
James.
called me.
Who calls you?
DJ Fonts calls me. He's like, hey, you thought about being on the radio and stuff? I mean, over here and stuff. And the crazy thing is, while we were off, I was sending them, I had somebody type me up, try to be professional because it's 103 Jams. I want to be super professional. I had them make me like a template of what I do, kind of like a resume, what I do and stuff. And I was sending that shit to the wrong person. I just found somebody's email, right? Her name is Miss Beverly. Shout out to Miss Beverly. I send her at least 50 emails, yo, of the same shit. And she finally wrote back, hey, this is the such and such department. I'll forward this to DJ Fonts, though. And the crazy thing, I'm in a meeting in real life, and that shit was crazy. So I'll tell you about that. But like Fonts called me. He was like, yeah, you trying to, be on 103? I'm like, hell yeah, I'm trying to be on 103 and get paid, motherfucker. Like, hell yeah, it won't shit. But I ended up going over there and made the announcement, and that shit was big. Everybody was like, oh shit. And it was like, as soon as I made that announcement, it was hella fucking blogs. Fucking tagging me and shit, and like I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Like it had to be at least 50 blogs I'd never heard of before, like do riots on me and like tag me and shit. I'm like, damn, these motherfuckers really is paying attention to shit I'm doing.